Hello, my name is Bennett Pine, and I'll be speaking to you today about Anderson Kill's Labor and Employment Law Practice Group. Our labor and employment practice is focused on the representation of management. Additionally, we advise and represent individual executives from time to time regarding labor and employment matters as appropriate and where no conflict exists. There are really four prongs to our practice. One is the preventive day-to-day client counseling, compliance with federal, state, and local labor laws. Day-to-day counseling. An example is our client calls us 4:30 on a Friday afternoon. They want to terminate an 88-year-old female. She's a 40-year employee. She's African American, has a Hispanic surname, 3 disabilities, and she's pregnant. I asked about the reviews. They say we have no reviews, but she was never any good. I know how to do this, and I've done it many times. I tell the client, proceed with caution. I deal with discipline and discharge matters on a regular basis. We draft and revise employment policies and manuals, restructuring and reductions in force. I draft employment termination, settlement, and release agreements. We draft and enforce confidentiality and non-compete agreements. We deal with sexual harassment and claims of sex discrimination. We counsel clients on employment discrimination matters. We conduct labor audits of our employers' employment law policies and their practices. Union relations for our organized clients. That's really my background and how I got started at my first law firm years ago. We deal with collective bargaining. We deal with labor arbitrations, contract interpretation, and application. We assist in the grievance procedure. We represent employers in many arbitration matters over the years. We deal with NLRB practice. Also, we deal with union avoidance and election campaigns when they exist. The third prong is employment discrimination and wrongful termination litigation. It's certainly a growing area for the plaintiff's bar. We advise and counsel our management. We seek to resolve claims of discrimination before they exist, amicably and without resort to time-consuming litigation. We regularly represent management against discrimination claims and charges that may be filed with the EEOC and corresponding state agencies, such as the New York State Division of Human Rights. If a lawsuit does arise, we handle the litigation in federal and state courts regarding claims of discrimination and wrongful termination. Note that my partner, Donna Kahn, has exhaustive experience handling trials. She's handled 30 or 40 trials in federal and state courts for NYU and others. We educate our clients. We train clients on various employment laws, Sexual Harassment, Family and Medical Leave Act, the Americans with Disabilities Act. We publish the Employment Law Insider newsletter. We've published approximately 100 articles and alerts advising our client on current labor and employment law matters. A brief overview of the laws we deal with. Title VII, that's the main law dealing with employment discrimination based upon race, religion, sex, national origin. The Older Worker Benefit Protection Act protects employees over the age of 40. The Family and Medical Leave Act gives employees 12 weeks of leave annually for their illness. The National Labor Relations Act deals with organized clients and union campaigns. The Americans with Disabilities Act deals with employees who are disabled. The planned closing law requires 60 days advance notice of a large-scale layoff. Again, my name is Bennett Pine. Please feel free to contact me directly if you have any questions or if you have a particular issue that you want to discuss relating to labor and employment law. Thank you very much.